Google's definition of insecurity is uncertainty or anxiety about oneself or lack of confidence. The way I view insecurity is looking at all of my friends and trying to find as many flaws as possible in order to make myself feel better, although I always end up feeling the worst and I always end up losing the battle. Being insecure is posting a picture on Instagram with as many filters to try and hide your face, but not entirely doing so because you're worried about being judged for not being brave enough to post it in the first place. I'm narrating this because I feel like there was a need to explain answers to some questions. Why are you always assuming? Why are you always degrading yourself? Why do you always blame yourself? Why do you always need a logical reason in order to do something, and why does that logic of yours never make sense? To be honest, I don't even know. Something that has always stopped me from making this video is that there are so many videos on this subject that it makes it so hard to believe it's okay. And I know that seems ironic, but that's only because of the commonality that I honestly view this as a trend now. Don't get me wrong, I'm fine with everyone making videos and expressing their emotions. It just makes me feel like my timing is off. Not in the context that I want to have my glory in the spotlight. I'm only 15 years old and I'm making this video. I'm actually reading this off of a Word document I typed. Those of you that I text frequently know that I tend to get a lot of my emotions out through text, because if in person, I either don't get to say the entire thing or I get emotional way too fast and way too easily. I'm not saying I don't judge. I judge, and I judge hard. I know I'm insecure because whenever I post a picture on Instagram, I'm looking at my face. Why is it so round? I'm looking at my body. It's not as flat. But wait, my body size is smaller than some people, so that's okay. But it's not small enough for me. I want to be tall. Every single one of my friends have a characteristic that they're known for and are praised for. I may have a smaller body size than some people, but I still look ugly in the same dress that she's wearing. My hair doesn't look right. My cheeks are too fat and I have bumps on my neck, which I inherited from my mom. I'm comparing jawlines and I'm positive I don't have a good side. In middle school, I was overweight than average. My stomach stuck out and I wore extra baggy boys clothing. Heck, I even looked terrible in sweats. 2 years down the road and I improve on fashion. I drop a few pounds, I discover eyeliner, and I change my glasses. I become more open with my personality. I make friends. I'm loud. I straighten my hair. Still look stupid in high ponytails though. This process goes through my head each and every day. I may show that I'm confident, but I'm still judging myself. The other day I was with a close friend of mine and we were having a normal conversation. Insecurity sucks because the simplest things, like having a common trait with someone, makes me feel like I was breaking the law. I felt like because he said it first, my timing was off. And I suddenly wasn't allowed to have the same label. Society says to be unique, but restricts us in so many ways. It felt like he owned that label and I felt like a copycat. It was wrong to think of, and I feel like apologizing now. I'm tired of being insecure. I'm just tired of it all. In simpler words, in a negative mindset, there's no definition of perfect to me. I want to be pretty though. I want to be like the girls at my school with great taste in fashion and perfect hair. But why should I want to be those people who put those thoughts into my head in the first place? But whose fault is it? Was it one person? Was it a little sister trying to be like her older sister? A young boy trying to be like his dad? How did it spread like wildfire, and why did it turn out so bad? Why do we push people away? Isn't there a difference between territory for protection and territory for greed? Why can't makeup and hair extensions be additions to our beauty only? Why do they define our beauty? Shouldn't we all want to be our own selves? Shouldn't we all want to be that perfectly imperfect, unique person? We need to work on the definition of perfect, or throw out that word itself. But wait, if it didn't exist, what would we have been then? I mean, what would become of us? We all strive to be the same, but we all strive to be different. Do you understand? I'm sorry if you don't. I mean, I don't even. Some people just refuse to understand, and I'm not in charge of them. One more thing. Is my insecurity really that stupid?
Drowning slow.